We can be making the loud sounding statements of two equal status, but we need to
Mm-hmm.
get down into the historicity of that. But before I get back to you, let's listen to Barrister Fru. You would have La République du Cameroon narrowing this whole thing into a language issue. That's why you have the crisis good talk crisis, whatever they call themselves,
Mm.
claiming to have a reform of a special status for the Anglophone problem or the Northwest and Southwest regions, like they call it. Please talk to us.
Yes, Paddy, thank you very much. I read the proposal by the International Crisis Group very carefully, and
Mm-hmm.
I came up with the conclusion. It's a continuation of the international community's conspiracy perpetrated on the people and government of the Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. Because a cursory reading of the Resolution 1608 will show that we were forced into this as equal partners, equal independent states. I don't want to say that we joined La République du Cameroon, because I've always taken the position that we never joined because of the failure of the implementation of Resolution 1608 by the United Nations, the 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 the, the governing authorities of the then Southern Cameroons, British Southern Cameroons, and the French and the English. But I don't know why the world is wasting its time. The conspiracy to keep us together with La République du Cameroon will not work. The International Crisis Group has shown by the way they coined this special recommendation for special status, as to tell the world that Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia should abandon its independence that was voted for on the 21st of April 1961, that the people of the Southern Cameroons should remain under La République du Cameroon as it was then, but with a slight arrangement of autonomy within the La République du Cameroon. We have told the world very clearly from 2017 that we have restored the independence that was voted for in 1961. And if La République wants to still go ahead with its proposals, they should come to the table and tell us that and see where we go from there. The International Crisis Group is unqualified to say anything at this stage of this war about special status. That is an idea that they have been bought, that they were sold to by La République du Cameroon. La République du Cameroon has been fighting us for the last this is the 7th year we're starting. An International Crisis Group will go and take the national monologue, extract what they call the special status from the Grand National Dialogue, and put it in its own way and come and tell us we should take that as a compromise. We will never take that, because we are fighting for independence. We are in the war of independence. It was declared to us by La République, and we have fought for 6, 7 years. We are not going back. We are going to the table to tell La République and the world that we were an independent country. We want our sovereignty re-established. We're not looking for independence because we have it already. We want our sovereignty re-established, and La Republique should leave our territory. But if they have,
Alone.
if the International Crisis Group is a partner with La Republique de Cameroon, let the International Crisis Group join La Republique de Cameroon and come to the negotiation table. We are not even begging them to come to any table. We are looking for recognition from countries around the world who are members of the United Nations to recognize our sovereignty. Not the only need to recognize our sovereignty. Our independence was already established by the vote of the 21st of April 1961. So, Paddy, when I read that thing, it's another piece of trash. It's a conspiracy by some of these groups that are parading the world, calling themselves uh, uh, a group that is working for world crisis and so on and so forth. And very soon, Amnesty International will come up with its own. The others will come up with their own. That is it's dead on arrival because we are not inviting them to come into this crisis. We are not inviting them to come into this crisis. They should stay. They should do. There are many crises around the world. Why are they interested in us? Why is the United Nations not interested in all the international crisis group? Why are they interested now, 7 years after fighting a war, losing more than 60,000 people? They'll come and sit down and tell us to accept special status to stay with La Republique de Cameroon. Dead
They're
on
actually
arrival.
recommending to La Republique de Cameroon to revise their
To
special
revise.
status.
They will revise all their care, all our care. Let them revise anything. We are out. We are not part of La Republique. We have never been part of La Republique de Cameroon. And we are not accepting any referendum. I have said this over and over.